So hello friends, my name is Saurav and you're watching Arrow of Time. So after a long time I am just uploading any video. So I'm just to test any video segment of phone full specifications. So I hope you would like this video. So let us start. I will start about Asus zenfone 9 full specifications. So if we talk about full specifications, then first of all it's when I talk about the network, then it has GSM, HSPA, LTE and 5G network also. So I will take you to on next slide. So the dimensions of this phone is this, and weight is 169 gram, that is 5.96 oz, and it has front glass is Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, and it has also plastic back and aluminum frame. In SIM segment it has dual SIM, that is nano SIM, and both SIM has dual standby mode. It also has IP68 dust and waterproof resistant. That means this phone can survive up to 30 minutes of 1.5 meter of water. Okay, so the next is the type. Okay, so type is Super AMOLED display of this display, and it has 120 Hz of refreshing rate, and it also supports HDR10 plus, and the brightness of this phone is 1100 nits, and the screen size is 5.9 inches. It is quite large, and if I talk about the screen to body ratio, then it is 84.6, and if I talk about the resolution, then it is 1080 into 2400 pixels, that is 20:9, and the pixel density is 445 ppi, that is quite good, I think. And the protection is Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, we all know that. And after that it has operating system of Gen UI, which is working on Android 12, and the chipset, and well, I must say that chipset is very good, I must say, which is Snapdragon 8 plus Gen 1, which is 4 nanometer technology. Okay, and the CPU is octa-core CPU, and GPU is Adreno 730. Okay, so let us take to next slide. So in the next slide I must say that it has no card slot. That means it should have a big internal memory, that is 128 GB of internal memory, which has 8 GB of RAM, and the second segment is same 8 GB of RAM with the 256 GB of internal memory. Okay, and the third variant of this phone is 256 GB with 16 GB RAM. That is very good. Okay, and I must say that UFS 3.1 is quite fast actually. Actually 3.1 UFS 3.1 is compared with the SSD or NVMe, okay, which is very fast, and the speeds are very fast, I must say. So let us take you to a next slide, which is about main camera. Well, the main camera is dual, that means it has dual camera. First is 50 megapixel and second is 12 megapixel. The 50 megapixel has focal length of 1.9, and the 12 megapixel is ultra wide camera, which has focal length of 2.2, and the features in this camera are LED flash, HDR, panorama, etc. And if I tell you that video compartment, video segment of this camera is very good actually. It supports up to 8K at 24 fps, and if you go to 4K then it also supports 60 and 120 fps, and at 1080 pixel it also supports 240 fps. Okay, and 720 pixel it also supports 480 fps, and it also has gyro EIS, that means electronic stabilization. And so next slide is selfie camera. That means the front camera of this phone is 12 megapixel, which has focal length of 2.5, and the video it supports 4K 30 fps and 1080 pixel 30 or 60 fps. Okay, I think it is quite good. And if we talk about sound, then it has loudspeaker and 3.5 mm jack, which is very quite good, and it also supports 192 kilohertz audio rate. And if you talk about the wireless LAN, or I can say Wi-Fi, then it also supports up to Wi-Fi 6 and all the bands of the Wi-Fi, which is dual band Wi-Fi, and it also supports Wi-Fi direct and etc. That means DL, NA and hotspot. In Bluetooth it supports 5.2 Bluetooth and many of other profiles of the Bluetooth, which is quite good. And in GPS it also supports Navik. It is very nice. Okay, so in NFC compartment it supports NFC, so NFC is quite useful these days. And in USB section, type C USB is very common these days. Okay, so next slide is the features. Okay, the features in these features are, if we talk about sensor, then it has fingerprint sensor that is side mounted actually, and the accelerometer, gyrometer and proximity and compass are all other sensors of the phone. Okay, and if we talk about the battery, then battery is LiPo, that means lithium polymer battery, which has capacity of 4300 milliampere of non-removable charging battery, and it also supports up to 30 watt of fast charging, and it also has USB power delivery 3.0 and also supports reverse charging. Okay, so it has many colors, basically black, which is this black, this I must say this maybe blue, red and silver. Okay, so and the price, international market price are this maybe, and the Indian price is up to 64,490. So let us take you to up to in the test segment. So in the test segment, if we talk about the performance of this phone, then the Antutu score of this phone is 1 million actually. That is quite large. That means it is huge, tremendous, I mean. And the Geekbench score is in version 5.1 is 4338, and GFX bench is 89 fps. If we talk about the display, then contrast ratio is infinite, nominal, loudspeaker is 26.7, LUFS, that means good, and battery life is, endurance rating is 108H. So that's all for now for this video. If you like my channel and my video type, then please put a like button, and please do subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks for watching.